Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all enjoying the sunshine. I am. It's absolutely gorgeous. We have decided to start doing video blogs. A lot of you would have been receiving our Gooseberry alerts, which are written, and you go to our website and you find them. But if you're anything like me, and life is pretty hectic, you don't always get the chance to read them. So we thought, well, hey, let's start like everybody else and start doing video blogs so that you can listen. And I know we target schools most of the time, but I think today's one is also targeted to parents. So feel free to share this with any of your parents as well. It will be on our website and staying on our website. So you will get that link and you'll be able to share it as much as you like. We all know in the news lately, there's been an awful lot about online gaming addiction. You know, a few weeks ago, we had the issue of Fortnite, and then a gentleman, went and asked the NHS for help. The World Health Organization now recognise it as a disorder, and it's a mental health condition. Gaming. And I know it's very much the extreme circumstances. But I suppose it's a lot of parents' fears. Mine as well. I'm a mum, I've got 2 boys, but it is a fear that our children are getting addicted. And I also, not even sure it's my children. I think there's a bit about me being addicted as well. For the people that know me really well, my phone is, hooked to me. But I've made a really conscious effort in the last month, I think, to leave my phone at home. I walk the dog without the phone. We survived for millions of years without the phones, and I leave it at home, and I'm starting to do things without my phone so I don't have that interruption, because it starts with us. Our children are doing and learning habits from us, so we need to start looking at ourselves and how we use technology. And I know it's really hard, and I'm not having a dig at people here, but the technology has been made so it is addictive as well. These games are incredibly well done. They're very, very engaging. I was at a conference the other week, and a friend of mine was sitting there, and we were looking at our phones, and you see all those red dots. And she said, "Oh, Stella," she goes, "have you ever put your phone into black and white?" And I went, "No, I haven't." So she said, "Oh, do it. So we both were sitting there, and we changed the settings so that our phones were black and white. So we saw no notifications, and it just looked a bit bland, really. It was really quite a different user experience. And I lasted an hour, embarrassingly, and my friend lasted a little bit more, but phones are making billions from us, so they want us to stay hooked on our phones as much as they possibly can. They want to, they give us rewards for any of the games that we have so that we come back again and again. Those 3 dots. So if you're sending a message, say for example on Facebook or on WhatsApp, and you're sending a message, and those 3 dots come up, and you wait. You're sitting and waiting for what's going to come, because you know that somebody else is at the other end sending you a message. So therefore you're like, right, okay, I want to see what they're going to say. These are just the little things that they're doing to making it's persuasive technology, to making the technology addictive. The refresh idea on our screens, it tells us to pull down refresh, and then you get those dots. Again, we don't need to do that. Our phones do it automatically, and they do it automatically. And then again, you've got games like Fortnite, which I know is rife in primary schools at the moment, and it really, really is. There's big issues with the amount that children are playing games on Fortnite, and parents going, "Oh, they're addicted, and how do I get them off it?" And I was only with a friend of mine last weekend, and she turned around and she said, "Yeah, my son's completely addicted to Fortnite." I'm like, okay. She said, "If I take it away from him, he smashes the house up, quite literally." And she showed me that, there was a hole in the door, and you just think, okay. But at some point, my friend has given in to her child for them to behave in that way. And I think sometimes we have to just go back to good old-fashioned parenting, and this isn't a dig at parents, but I think sometimes we do have to recognise that we all do use it as a bit of a babysitter. And sometimes it's easier just to let them play the game than to take it away. But if we allow our children just to stay continuously plugged into a telephone or a device, you know, what are we teaching them? I know Fortnite's a great game, and I do recognise that, and you know, and I love technology, but we do have to create these boundaries to stop our children and say no every now and again and take it away from them, or you know, especially in the evening at past 8 o'clock at night, or it depends on how old your child is. Everybody knows that it keeps them awake. We've got to take them away from them and create those boundaries. It is just good old-fashioned parenting, but I also believe that it starts with us. We need to curb our own addictions before we start pushing out on our children, and look at what we're doing. It's something about 60% of children want their parents to put their phone down, and there's a very high percentage of children that wish the phone it didn't actually exist. And we can blame these companies, and we can, but really, whose children are there? They're businesses. They're here to make money. They're going to make it as addictive and persuasive as they possibly can. So I want to give you a little bit of a challenge. Why don't you all go away and have a few hours without any devices whatsoever? Because the only way we're going to stop our children's addiction is by curbing our own addiction. And, you know, it really, really does start with us. So here's the challenge. Go for a walk, take the children out, leave all of the devices at home. You might have that important call, but guess what? It'll wait. It will wait until you get back. So here's the challenge, and let's see how many people can do that. And good on you if you can. So short blog today, next one will be up in 2 weeks' time. And we've got a few more before the summer break. But have a great day and enjoy the sunshine. Take care. Bye.